I've always wanted to know how racist I really am, and what better way to find out than through a Twitter test, the most reliable place on the internet. And even though I don't really believe tests can tell you the whole truth, it'll at least help me understand. Also, I'm sure we all have our prejudices and reasonable notions, so I'm sure we're all a little racist. Anyway, the race purity test is a racism assessment based on one's experiences with different races throughout life. The higher your score, the more racist you are. It's good to know. Caution, this is not a bucket list. Completion of all items on this test will likely result in angry liberals or lame. Okay, I see what kind of test this is. Visited Early's website? No, I can't. I don't know what that is. You've DoorDashed a meal during a heavy storm. Snowstorm, actually. I don't know why I skipped on it. Heavy snowstorm? No, but how's that racist? Also, snowstorm. I'm gonna say yes because I've gotten Uber Eats while it was raining heavily outside. It's not the exact same thing, but I basically the same thing. Fault the racist allegation with I am not racist. I have black friends. Well, I'm black, so I don't need to do that. Believe that black people are usually better at sports, excluding swimming. Look at the roster of NFL, MLB, NBA teams. Black people, like even soccer. Sure, I believe it. Believe that Asians are usually good at math. I don't know. Asian people aren't really common where I'm from, so I can't say I believe it, just based on experience. Believe that white people are the beauty standard? Absolutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Believe that most Middle Eastern people are terrorists? Why would I believe that? Believe that Jews control all the money and the media in the world? Believe that black neighborhoods are always dangerous? Black no, because I separate black people and ghetto people. Definitely not all ghetto people are black either. So black neighborhoods, they're not always dangerous, and the ghetto most likely is. Believe that Middle Eastern people ride camels to work every day? No. Believe that Jewish people haggle over everything, even a penny? All right, that's an extreme. I can't believe it. You don't live in a big city. Yeah, I guess I do. Do you work a blue collar job? I'm unemployed, but my past jobs were blue collar, and I'm sure my next job will be, unless this huge shit pops off. Believe that mixed race babies are ugly? Absolutely not. You're surprised when you see a black teen with his father? That's kind of crazy. I'm not surprised. Black women could be just a little bit more quiet. You when you word it like that, no, I can't agree with that. Hispanic people should stop having so many kids. I can't agree with that either. Poor kids should have the same opportunities as white kids. Wording it like that, like, oh, how do I even go about answering that? Poor kids should have the same opportunity as white kids. So white kids are not poor in this situation. White kids aren't poor. I feel like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. Poor kids should have the same opportunity as white kids. Yes, but I don't believe white kids are not poor and all poor kids are not white. Like, I wish you worded it differently. I'm gonna have to check it out. Certain neighborhoods just aren't for everyone. That is true. That has nothing to do with race. You feel uncomfortable when someone speaks a different language around you? No. Like, I mean, I don't know what's going on, but uncomfortable is the wrong word. When you notice a person of color is taking the elevator, you wait for the next one? That's insane. Refer to a coworker as the diversity hire. Actually, like, jokingly, I think I am. Told a person of color they sound white? Yes, I have. Mixed race couples are unusual. Can't agree with it. Some cultures are less advanced than others. Is that not just a fact? That's a literal fact. That has nothing to do with race. Certain areas should be avoided because of who lives there. No, not because of who lives there. People should stick to dating within their own race. Some people should stick to their own race. You know, just because they're weird. They're weird people. Offered fried chicken to a black. Have I ever? technically, but it's because my family's black. I can't, like, what? That's what? I don't. Offered watermelon to black. Maybe. Do I have to check that off? It's not the same. I can't check that off. Offered watermelon to a black person. I don't think so, but probably. Offered rice to an Asian person. No, I don't know any Asian people. Offered bacon to an Arab person. Why would you do that? And also, I don't know any Arab people. Sniped the Asian kid in class for your group ride? Oh. Sniped the Asian. No. Invited your Mexican friend over for taco night. No. Said nigga online. Wait, is this test might actually just be for white people? Is that racist to say? And not this test is not all inclusive. This test itself is racist. I've said nigga online. Yeah, the ER. I don't think I can say that right now. Said online, probably. Like, these don't really count. All right, adding the ER, I'm gonna have to uncheck. Calling an Asian person I don't know if I can say all these. Jesus Christ. No. Actually, probably. Potentially. No. Chief. That's like, some people just say chief like that. Like, I guess I'll count. Probably. I don't know. No, I don't know any Jews. Wait. Whoa. Does that count? Hold on. That's just an abbreviation. I guess that's the same as saying a Jap. That's a slur, isn't it? Also, kind of. A black would be better. That's not it. Did not post about what? I didn't. Avid supporter of All Lives Matter movement? Avid, no. Wait, is the All Lives Matter movement racist? I don't even know. Believe that DEI is retarded. I don't know if I can still say it. Believe in the no. Did the Asian eye thing as a kid. Cover your nose while keep pressing. No, because you never want to be that obvious. You just hold your breath. Ask someone where they're from, and then ask them where their parents are from when they replied USA. Never done that. Told a person of color they're one of the good ones. That's insane. Never done that. Use the Indian method for an online business. I don't know what that is. Blame the Jews for anything. Hey, you said it too. You abbreviate it like that. Jews for anything, not everything, not anything. Thought Pakistan and India were the same thing. No. Found it a bit unusual that it's legal to stab people in the street of England. Find it a bit unusual that it's legal to stab people in the street of England. Yeah, that is a bit unusual. British people. Cross the street when you saw a black guy walking your way. Absolutely not. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that. Notice crime statistics? I have noticed crime statistics. Not recently, but I have. Understand per capita? I used to know what that means. I feel like at one point somebody told me in school or whatever. Doubted the 6 million number. Maybe it happened, but it wasn't 6 million. Oh, I never doubted it. Maybe it happened, but it wasn't 6 million. I don't doubt. Did the math on baking 6 million cookies in 5 years? That's pushing. Like that's genuine racism. Never sent money to them. No, what? That's stupid. Never fail for a sales something because the accent always gives it away. I rarely get calls like that, and I've gotten like one that wasn't even an accent. Can't find Laos on a map. I cannot find Laos on a map. But is that my fault? Is that my geography teacher's fault? Find it a bit unusual that chicken tikka masala is the British national dish. I think I'm allowed to find that unusual. They have like spotted dick and shit like that. Maybe that's not that unusual, actually. At first instant, ask an Asian where they're really from. Ask an Asian where they're really from. Nah. Thought Africa was a country. No. Treated the nigga butt Can't find more than 3 countries in Africa. Name. I can name more. Told a Native American they should go back where they came from. That's stupid. In America? Don't think picking cotton is a terrible profession. That's very bad. Confused why anyone would pronounce axe. I'm not confused. Think a certain race's DNA is closer to apes, almost like they skipped an evolution cycle. I don't believe that. Refer to a second month in the year as February, not what? Think migrants shouldn't be allowed to stab people. I don't think that. Wait, I think migrants shouldn't be allowed to stab people. Voted for Donald Trump. I never voted before. Technically, I have in school, like elementary school, when they did that fake voting thing. Voted for Obama. Never celebrated Juneteenth. I have never celebrated Juneteenth. But that's, after reading the question above, you wonder what you did. I did not believe no one would have ever had to wear a face mask if that one Chinese guy didn't eat a bat. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I guess I don't believe that. Believe that ACAB is retarded. All cops are bad. No. Most people don't do stuff without reason, especially make an acronym for a phrase that, whatever. Most people don't. They wouldn't make that up for no reason. You don't advocate for police brutality, but you aren't particularly against it either. I'm against police brutality. Watch chip out videos on X. I don't know what that is. Think Indians should get into new hobbies like If that is not your hobby, it shouldn't be a hobby. It should be a normal. Like, that's what? Like, I guess I have to, because if you don't believe in showering every day, even though some people say, like, you know, you remove the oils, you shower too much, but like, besides that, if you do it, whatever, like this question is implying, I can't get behind it. I think black people should pay. See, I think they're people. That's racist. I think black people should pay their tab before they sit down to eat them. You're not racist. You just have black. Whoa, that's so racist. Oh. You season your chicken with nothing but salt. No. Don't think black people should be getting all the reparations. I do think your ancestors took part in slave trade. In slave trade, no, they did not. Been to a 7-Eleven that was not being run by a round. How is that my fault? What? I think Canada should give up and become the 51st. That's a huge ass state, but I don't think that. I think albino African Americans should not be given the N-word pass. Ask a brown person if they're a doctor or an engineer. No black person was on welfare, like just once. I'm getting a memory right now, but it was with so much reason behind it that I said that. I can't check that off because I had so much reason to believe. Told a black person they sound really articulate. No, I've not. Asked a Native American what casino they own. No. Find it a bit unusual that London, the capital of the English-speaking kingdom, is filled with brown people. London's filled with brown people? That is a bit unusual now that you mention it. But nah, I never, like, should I check that off? Find it a bit unusual that London, the capital of the English-speaking kingdom. The capital of the English-speaking kingdom. London, the capital of the English-speaking kingdom. That's not why I find it unusual. So because you put that in there, I can't check it off. Can tell someone is Dominican by how tight their jeans are. Yo, come on. Calculate my score. Whoa. Casual racist. See? It's nothing crazy. Casual. We all have reason to believe in things we believe, right? I've seen some things that are like, wow, that is so stereotypical. Why is that happening? It's not their fault. It's the environment around them. That's, take it again. What is that? Is it just what happens? I just want to test something. All right, I checked every single box. It's either going to tell me I'm lying, that I need to die, or congratulate me. Let's see. 100. I'm a neo-Nazi. Okay. Some people might consider that a congratulation. And then, same for the opposite. Libtard. I don't even know what a liberal is. Anyway. Subscribe to my channel, bitch.